Good morning, Wise Tribe, and welcome to day 2 of SSEW Duxton Week. Today we are down in the buzzing street of Keong. Look at the gorgeous architecture of all of these shop houses. I'm sure you will have been down here because there are so many brilliant bars and restaurants and coffee shops as I've been visiting this morning. It really is a buzzing street. We are here today to visit DNA Living, which is an award-winning authority on modern rugs in Singapore. Join me in their new showroom, which has only just opened in March this year, so it's very, very new. And it is a sight to behold. It is a really beautiful, quiet, calm showroom environment where you can just sit back and think about your home and how you want your living space to be. They've really done a great job in this shop house. It's such a lovely environment. So I'm going to talk you through a little bit about how this whole process works here. They have these beautiful swatches which you can browse at your leisure. Most of them are natural materials. So these ones on the left here are actually made from viscose, and that is made from the tree pulp. So it's not distinctive of a particular tree, but it is a natural material, and these are all going to be made by hand. So it will breathe with you, or breathe with your home. These ones over here are tencel, and tencel is a natural material also. Did you know it comes from the eucalyptus tree? So it is a natural material. It is beautiful to the touch, so soft. And there are varying degrees of feel to these. So there are ones which are softer, ones which are smoother. These are more silk feel, and you can achieve so many different looks with the same material. They all use natural dyes and super high quality. That's really a focus here. The focus is on design, modern design here. So you can have neutrals, you can have colors, you can have super interesting designs, combinations. They do have a lot of designs which are their standard bestsellers in stock, or you could go bespoke. For example, this one which is hanging on the wall here, super stunning, super eye-catching. You could come in and say, hey, I really love that, but the color scheme's not going to work with what I have in mind. And you could come in and change the colors and see, have a little play with what might work well for you. There are also these really stunning designs. And again, you can play with the colors. You can have a little look. They're all samples for you to browse and have a little play with. These materials, we're talking wool, and another big brand pillar of Living DNA is using natural and quality materials. So when we say wool, it's organic New Zealand wool, it's natural fibers. Again, they're all handmade. They're actually very soft to the touch. These are flat weave, and this is a design which they have really considered the usability. They're recommended all around the house, but you know, very, very practical. So you could have it in your living room, in your bedroom, as runners in the hallway, or as an entrance. This one is actually really, really stunning and a very unique design. It's wool, which is on a cotton backing, and what a stunning feature that would make. And of course, these are all swatches. So if I came in and said, hey, I'd really love to do one of these in a round rug, for example, it's absolutely possible. This one is jute, and we all know that jute is an absolute classic in the tropics. It is hard wearing. It actually, some people think that it's rough underfoot, but it actually softens because it's, again, made from plants, which is natural, which will work with you and with your home as you live in it. So this one is a really unusual design, a beautiful way to add texture. It's actually cotton and jute and wool all mixed together in one stunning design. And again, it adds that texture, because when you have a home, and especially we think about our homes here in Singapore, where you may have marble underfoot, you may have tiles underfoot, you may have wooden blocks underfoot, they're natural. You want to give it some kind of texture. So they're very big on advising you as to what might be the best way for you to think about your space as a whole, and not just a rug being an afterthought. And they have a fantastic service here, which is styling and how to integrate all of the different elements when you're starting out. So considering buying big pieces of furniture, the advice is really you should implement your rug design as a part of that consideration and not just an afterthought. So all of these beautiful rugs should be considered at the beginning of your design journey, because look at these stunning designs. And you can also come in and say, hey, I saw a picture somewhere, I've been inspired by an artwork, and I'd really like to come up with something that is super unique. And they will help you to craft something from scratch, because they have the capability. They work with artisans in India, craftspeople. Everything is made to order. There are certain items, they're bestsellers, which are in stock, but by and large, if you're customizing, it can absolutely be made to your specifications, and the lead time will be around 8 to 12 weeks, but there's a process to go through to make sure that you get the rug of your dreams that fits your vision. And here we have the founder of DNA Living, Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Andrew. How are you? I'm just working on a custom design right now.
Oh, super. Yeah. Well, that's what I want to ask you about, actually. Can you tell us a little bit about the customization process? And if I, for example, come in and say, hey, Denise, I know that I want something with greens and blues, let's say.
Yes.
How would that process work? I see you've got lots of interesting colours going on the table in front of you. So.
Yes, so it all starts with design, of course. So for example, I'll show you what I'm doing right now. We have a client who wants something more organic looking, something that goes with the shape of her furniture. So we adapted one design, an existing design, into a more curvy shape that's really tailored according to the dimensions of her living room and also the shapes of her furniture. So it's really exciting, because if you want something that's completely unique and exclusive for you, this is the way to go.
So the orange outline on that illustration is the outline of the rug.
So yes, so it's actually the original design is a rectangular rug, but we are adapting it to that shape, the orange shape that you see.
Fabulous.
And then based on the pictures that they sent to us, then we determined that it's about 160 cm by 280 cm would be the ideal dimensions.
Yeah, amazing.
Yes, so you can see it's like a brown and a taupe and beige rug.
Yes, that's the colorways.
This one we're actually going for a bespoke color as well. So we're getting something like this, like a pinkish one paired with a brown one like this.
So this is what you call a poms.
So this is a pom. Yeah. When you come here and customize your own design, you get to play with this.
Yeah, I love that.
Choose colors. You can even bring like swatches of your fabrics, or what, like customers sometimes bring pillows that they just shop from another store, and you try to coordinate the colors. So it's really fun.
Yeah.
Like we try to also make it an enriching experience for you. So it's like you are your own designer.
Yeah, it's very interactive and very hands-on.
So once you've decided on the colors, and the design, we would make the swatch for you.
Okay.
So you see it in the flesh, and take note that this is all handmade.
Yes.
And even the dyeing of the individual colors is also done by hand by a very experienced dyer. So this rug is really like it has a lot of story that you bring home with you.
Yes, it's been really worked by hand.
Yes.
So all of the processes are sort of natural processes, right?
Yes. You probably, like for a handloom rug, the bestsellers that we have, you could say that it virtually uses no electricity to make it, because it's dyed by hand, and after the fabric is dyed, it's dried under the sun.
Oh wow!
We learned that the sun is the best mechanism to make the color fast really well.
Yeah.
And then it's woven and cut by hand. So
brilliant. And
really,
so
really
once
special.
You have created your bespoke rug and you've decided on the swatches, you've had a sample made, it's gone off to be made, 8 to 12 weeks is the lead time, and then it will be delivered and installed.
It's delivered and installed in your space.
So it's a full service that you offer.
We do the whole service. And of course, if you need help with styling, we can come in and help you install it the right way. We can also start very much earlier on in the process. So let's say you have a space that has, say, 3-4 bedrooms, outdoor spaces, and living rooms. So you need 5 rugs, for example, and you'd want them all to coordinate, and you just don't know where to begin. We can bring in our styling service. So it's a home consult. You pay a nominal fee, which will anyway be deducted from the price of your rug. So we go to your space, we do the measurements, we look at how your furniture is laid out, and then we can make recommendations.
So it really is an interior styling experience that you're offering, and I see
full-fledged interior space, because it's not just about the product, it's about the space.
Yes.
That's what we interior designers are aiming for all the time. It's not about every single piece, but how they all work as a whole.
Exactly, and I think that's kind of shown here by the accessories that you've got here as well, and also the sort of bath rugs and runners and mats, that it's all about the whole experience in the home. And also touching on sustainability, this is another material that is used for rugs in DNA Living, which is a bestseller. This, believe it or not, is made from recycled plastic bottles. It is made from PET, and it is so soft to touch. It looks like jute, but actually it doesn't feel rough at all, or sort of scratchy at all, which some people might get the feel of. It is soft as, and it softens with you. It's super easy to use in a family setting because it's washable. Can you believe these can be hosed down to be cleaned? Super effective. So there's a whole range of designs, styles, materials that you can find here, and the staff and the team are super dedicated to help you find the right thing for you and your home. It will always be luxury, it will always be high quality, handmade, and it will always be a delight to have in your home. So come down to DNA Living. We are at 16 𝐂𝐭𝐳𝐬𝐶 Road, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow down at Duxton. Thank you for watching.